Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial on how to make breakout rooms. My name is Chris Breakout. Now, I don't know how many of you have had some practice with these, but we'll start with the very basic actions. So what you need to do to make breakout rooms is come to your participants panel, hover over the options menu, click your options menu, and then you need to go to create breakout rooms. Now when it says name of rooms, it will have a base name, which for this case shall be activity. You can set the number of rooms to however you wish. I'll set it to 3. And you then have the option to move your participants either evenly or divided into groups. The options for dividing are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 and 10. Or you can choose not to move them at all. Recognize that when I have changed the options, it has set the default of rooms back to 4. So let's change that to 3 and let's create my rooms. So here we go. I have activity 1, activity 2 and activity 3. To enter these rooms I would need to come to this large button which has appeared and click the room of choice, which will be activity 1 for this instance. Now the reason I've come here is because I'm going to load 3 separate activities into each room. So into activity 1 I shall load a PowerPoint. Here it is. Page Explorer is standard when you are a moderator. Now I've loaded this, so I should go into activity 2 and load my next activity. There we go. Change again to activity 3. Each room now has its own unique activity. Close this. So I'm going to return to my main room. And now I'm going to move Amy Smith, who is my student, by hovering over her, going to her options menu, and then going down to send to breakout room, and I shall send her to activity 1. I shall now move Chris Thorpe in the same way to activity 2. Fiona Gardner as well to activity 3. So they've all been sent there now and they can do their work. And so now I want to move them back into the main room with me, which I'll do by clicking on my large button and then clicking return everyone to main room. Here we are, they've been returned. Now they've been doing some work and I want to copy all that work and have a look at it. So I shall copy all whiteboards to main room. Here we go. Now we have activity 1 here, activity 2 and activity 3. These are our rooms and these are the slides contained within them. And now we have main room and all of the activities that were contained within the breakout rooms. Now I'm going to come over to my large button again and click close all breakout rooms. So those rooms are gone now and the activities in them are gone as well. As you can see, all that's left now are the pages that I copied. So all the whiteboards activities, all of their work has been copied here. So these were in the breakout rooms. Now obviously if the students had marked these, all their marks would also be transferred over, but this means that they could do work on separate activities and then the work could be brought to the main room and displayed to everyone.
This was kind of just an example to show you that you can create a breakout room. You might wonder why in the heck would you ever want to do that. We do give some pretty good reasoning for it in another course that we offer, but I can just tell you quickly, it's great for catch-up. You might have a room already created before your students come. If somebody comes 10 minutes late, you can have the first 3 slides of your PowerPoint in there, let them catch up, and then go get them again, bring them back into the main room. You might use it as a timeout space if someone is being particularly problematic. Have an activity in there for them to do. We don't want it to feel like too much of a penalty box, but you know, they need a little timeout for about 30 seconds, bring them back into the main room after that, see whether they don't straighten up. You could use it for progressive lessons like progressive dinner parties. There'd be something different in each room and you progress the students from one room to the next, and that's quite festive. You can also use them for scavenger hunts, so that in each room there's a certain clue or a certain item they need to read or get to grips with. Lots of reasons why we might make breakout rooms.